Hey, crafty friends and planner babes. Today I thought I would bring you along and share with you how I keep track of swaps that I'm participating in or challenges that I want to join. So first off, I use my planner. So I use my social media planner to keep track of videos that I need to film for the swaps or for the challenges. I also keep like a swap section and then like a challenge section, or sometimes if I'm only in one swap and one challenge, then I'll keep them all here. And that way I have it in my planner to reference back on when things are due. So like here I have a couple challenges already listed. Now this is only listing the challenge itself and when it's due, and like same for here, the swap and when it's due. So I break it down a little bit from that, and I have a Crafty planner that I use that I will break down things step by step. So this is my little Crafty planner, and in here I have this like vision board that sometimes I'll use with wet erase markers. I've got a little pocket with some stickers that I want to use up. We're actually going to pull these out. And then I have three sections in here. I have swaps and challenges. I have my challenges. And at the very back, I have video and swap ideas. So if I have videos like for my Valentine's Day series, then I jot things down in this section of this notebook. So for swaps and challenges, if I'm trying to do the challenge in a certain month, like March for say, then I will just make a single page for March. So for instance, I have Crafty Sue 519. She's celebrating 3 years on YouTube and she's hosting a challenge right now. And all you have to do is make a VR promoting her channel and make sure you tag her and post on the original challenge video that you've posted your VR. So I will be doing this. And once I do this, I can, cross it out. I could just check this bullet point. But I wanted to show you for a challenge where you're actually sending something in. I will go to the YouTube page, which I'm hoping you'll be able to see this. So this is Side Gig Crafts 1K celebration challenge and giveaway. So you can watch her video. I will link it down below. She talks a little bit more about the different things. But if you go here to more and you scroll, it will tell you, yes, we made it 1K subscribers. And then to enter the challenge, hit more. And once you do that, it tells you you must be a visible subscriber, must be 18, open anywhere, and then please send. So what I do once I have that is I will start a new section. So I'll put another little bullet point down. And since this has multiple things, I think I'll grab one of these checklists as well. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sure that I have the correct name. And I'll do Side Gig Crafts. And this is her 1K celebration. And giveaway. All right. So then after that, if it's only one thing, I probably wouldn't use a checklist. But since this has multiple things, I'm going to go ahead and just add a checklist down because I am trying to use up these stickers. And then I'm going to reference back to this. So she's asking you to send 10 die cuts. So she's asking for 10 die cut. She's asking for sentiments. She is also asking for a ATC or Mimdex. And you can also send her an embellishment box for an entry or a crafter's choice handmade item. It has to be made by you. So if you watch her video, this is required. 10 die cut sentiments and an ATC or a Mimdex is required to enter her challenge. And this will be one prize. The embellishment box will be a prize and the crafter's choice will be a prize. She also says that you can do a VR for an extra entry, must complete at least one of the above. So I'm going to put or, and she says embellishment box. And crafter's choice, crafter's handmade choice. And then since it's an extra entry, if you only decide to do one of the things, I am going to highlight this part here and write extra VR. And she says she's giving away over 15 prizes, which will be awarded by the drawing after April 30th. So this is due April 30th. So I don't have a due date here. I need to go back and write that down. So we could take one of our stickers, like this one, note to self. Add this in here, and this is due 4:30. All right. And then she also has her address here. So because she has her address, I'm going to go ahead down here and write in her address. So I already have it in my little Crafty planner here, and I don't have to refer back to her address, to her channel, to the video for her address. Then I have all of the information that I need right here in this section. And so I have that. And like I said, I will link this video down below. You have plenty of time to enter this. She does say she will not be extending this giveaway. But if you just want to be very simple, you can send your 10 die cut sentiments and your ATC or Mimdex, and then for an extra entry, do your VR. Or you can decide you want to enter all three and send all three things and an extra entry for a VR. So that is completely up to you. But this is how I keep track of my challenges and my swaps. So for swaps, I do similar things. And I would start a swap on a fresh page. And so for swaps, I maybe use one of these fun boxes here and add this down here. And I am doing a April ATC card swap. So I would write April ATC card swap. And the due date, which I do not know, I will write here. And then what I like to do is I like to write in the information. So the group is D's Crafty Swaps. So I'll write that, and then I write down what I need to do. So I do not have to do a lot for this swap. So let's see, I'll just take another box here. And what I need to do is create a April themed ATC card. And that's all I have to do. And then for my due date, I'll highlight this again, or I could use a box again, but I'm going to doubly write my due date down. So I have my due date here, but I'm also going to write it here. And then what I do, since this is such a small swap, I could put an extra swap here, but I like to keep my swaps all on one page so it's not confusing. And then I'm also going to take and write down my partner here. So I'll put my partner and their address here. And so say it's going to be D, and then I'll write her address, and then underneath of that, or underneath the due date, usually I will write mailed and the date that I sent it, and then when she receives it, then I will put on here received, and that way I don't have to worry about it being lost in the mail, or she hasn't received it, or reminding her to, hey, post your pictures. So that is how I keep track of my challenges and my swaps. So I hope this is kind of helpful to you. If you're joining a lot of challenges or you're doing a lot of swaps and need some inspiration on how to keep track of them, if you do something different, I'd love to know how you keep track of these things. So leave me a comment down below. Do you use a notebook? Do you use Post-it notes? Do you have like a crafty planner that you keep track of things in? Do you use a traveler's notebook? I'd love to hear how you keep track of these things. So again, I will leave these two ladies' information linked down below, Crafty Sue 5119 and Side Gig Crafts, if I can talk, linked down below so you can go and check out their challenges. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.